Celebrity, true or false?
You can't handle the truth.
That's called production value, Jeremy. That's called production value right there. Okay. First one up. Is it true or false, celebrity true or false, that you worked as a makeup artist early in your career? Is that true or false?
That is very true.
Okay. Where, what, how? I guess is the surrounding questions.
It was a job I had in my small town in Modesto.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to take down into L.A. and have a job, and I worked at like Lancome Cosmetics at all the malls from L.A. down to San Diego on the weekends, and did like color events and things like that.
So, in a pinch, can you fill in sometimes? In a pinch?
I have in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a great. I love the job. It was a great trade because I got to learn about. There's a little more of the psychology of makeup and stuff, of why I like it so much and why I did so well in it. Applying it is I think quite easy, but I just love more. How do you make someone feel beautiful? And it has nothing to do with makeup. I think it's about just being witnessed, understood, and like the beauty is from within inside, and not from just makeup. Really.
Look at you, man! You must have been very popular. You must have been very popular at the makeup counter, Jeremy.
I did well.
I mean, not only making them beautiful outside, but talking to them during that. I mean, that must have been quite a run for you, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, it was. It made me feel good about what I was doing. I couldn't sell makeup for hell, terrible, but because I did well as how I did makeup.
Yes,
people bought what I put on them. So.
Okay, very good, terrific. Next one. This is interesting. I'll just come out and say it. Because this leapt out at us, and not to borrow a phrase. True or false, that you once accidentally took Viagra on a transatlantic flight? Jeremy Renner, is that true or false?
Yeah, that's true. It's supposed to be a sleeping pill. It's supposed to be an Ambien. Yeah. Right? And on the pill, it looked like an A. Mm-hmm. And, it was not. You turn it upside down as a V. And so... It was something really quite serious. I don't like to take any kind of. So I don't even like to take aspirin, right? But I really needed to get some sleep.
Of course.
So I flew into L.A. to meet Catherine Bigelow for the Hurt Locker, and I had to get back to work to London. Yeah. And as soon as I got off the plane, I had to go to work. So I had to sleep because I got zero sleep, and so I was desperate. So I scrambled around, and someone said, "Hey, I got an Ambien for you." I'm like, "Okay, great, I'll take it." And it ended up being a Viagra. So not only did I not sleep, I had a friend that was awake with me. It was awful. It was the worst thing. I mean, it became such a joke on the plane. The stewardesses were like, they kind of ended up feeling bad for me. I was just asking for ice. Like, what do you got? I mean, something. It was one of the worst experiences.
So you shared, or was just? I mean, I don't know how detailed we can get here. Because you're obviously the seat wasn't the only thing in the upright position. Hey now.
I've all the jokes on that one, but it's like, it was really quite awful. It was embarrassing. Then it just became a joke, and that made it less embarrassing once everyone was in on the joke.
Okay.
But again, it was a night flight, so thankfully everyone was asleep.
Okay.
So that helped, right? And Dennis Hopper was actually, and God rest his soul, he was next to me.
Come on, are you serious? Get out of here.
Yeah, but he was asleep, but his daughter was awake, and I'm like, oh God, now I'm back in the uncomfortable mode. I'm like, it was very, very, very embarrassing.
Oh my God. What was Hopper like just in real life outside all this? What was he like?
He was like a red eye. Everyone's already asleep on the flight.
Yeah. Right. No, it's about to,
except for me.
So did you not know? You just by happenstance sat next to him, or you just you knew you worked with him?
Just by happenstance.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That is the most random story I've ever heard. Oh my gosh.
It was a strange one. But again, it was hard for me to remember that even happened because I was so worried about, my situation.
Yes, your situation. Well put. A couple left for you here. Jeremy Renner, celebrity true or false. This is lit, as the kids say. True or false? You studied criminology in college before getting the acting bug. Is that a true story?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. I had to pick a major, and that was one of the second ones I jumped into because I thought it was interesting. That was more about the psychological part of criminology.
Okay.
than anything else.
So you've done you've done criminology and makeup artists and acting. I mean, you've been all over the map. This is impressive, Jeremy. I got to be honest with you. That's very impressive. Okay.
Yeah.
I got last one for you. True or false?
Okay.
You're filming the shootout scene in the town, okay?
Yes.
And somebody in the neighborhood comes outside to complain about being woken up early in the morning, and true or false, it turned out to be former Red Sox closer Jonathan Papelbon complaining about it. True or false?
That I don't know. I can't say true or false. I mean, for me, I guess if I had to say it wouldn't be false, but because I don't know that. I mean, someone knows about it. I never heard of it.
Apparently, he wanted you to close the scene. He wanted to close everything down from what what we
I
heard.
would imagine. I mean, I know that happened. I knew. Yeah, we were disruptive in neighborhoods because of the nature of that, the scene, the car chases, and all that stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff. But we also had Ben, who's kind of considered the kind of Prince of Boston, and the pride of that. And I'm sure there's a lot of strange instances that happen.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about making
I can't confirm or deny that happened to that guy.
Okay, so to Jonathan Papelbon. So so it doesn't matter. Just make as much of a ruckus.
I mean, by the way, if he did come out, they probably would have put him in the film.
I bet. I bet. But I love that. It's just like, I love that, though. It's just like, make as much noise as you want, scare as many people with those crazy ass masks as you want, because Affleck will smooth it all over in the very end because he's bad.
Yeah. No, they'll put him in a costume and they'll put him in a mask, put him to work.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.